Aha! We did it! We got there in the end. Oh, technology. That's one thing that I haven't quite been able to figure out about OBS. Or Discord, for that matter, does it to me too sometimes. I don't change the settings between when we stream. Like, I don't touch anything. But sometimes when I load into those programs, they just decide, let's switch this. Let's change it to something else. And I don't know why. I can't figure that out. So it took me a second to figure out what setting OBS had switched today. Clearly I found it. You should hear me and you should hear the music. Good morning! Yeah, I could have been a mime for the entire stream and just done hand gestures while also playing the game. I don't know how smoothly that would have gone. It would have been a very interesting stream, that's for sure. You could have just stared at me while I built things. Yeah, don't let them predict your next move. That's exactly it. Hi, Liliana. Hi, Jojo, Cat B, Tom, Amber, and Heather. Good morning. Lovro, Palomino Princess, Justin, Soren. We have so many people in here today. Are we so excited for Planet Zoo? I haven't been in Planet Zoo in just a little while. Okay, shush. That was the seal coming on and breathing in the face of the screen there. Stream Zoo. Great. Are we excited about Planet Zoo? I haven't been in Planet Zoo in just a little while, and I am eagerly awaiting a DLC announcement. I want them to announce something. I will stop the music with Planet Zoo here in just a second when it loads, because it's competing with my stream music. I can hear it. Hey Zoe, hey Pufferfish Lover and Simba, good morning. All right. Because has Planet Zoo changed a setting on me? Let me double check. I know you guys aren't looking at it, but let me just double check. It did. Get it out of here. Mute Zoo music. Thank you very much. Very, very much. Okay. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I think I've loaded Planet Zoo only like twice on my new computer, so that also might be just part of it. We are going to get back into our stream zoo. We have an Okapi enclosure to continue working on. But how have you guys been? How has your week been? I am extraordinarily sore because I had a very labor-intensive week at work, and I had a majorly stressful day yesterday. First time ever in my life I've had to get my car towed because it's broken down so badly I can't get it home. I've had cars break down before, but it's always been something where I can like slap a band-aid on it real quick and at least get it home. And yesterday was not that day, so I'll tell you all about that. 17 likes at the moment. Are you guys just crushing it? Absolutely crushing it. I see that we're at 29. So I'm going to go ahead and ask somebody want to go ahead and throw up a 50. Just one emoji and like goal 50. That would be fantastic. That would be beautiful and wonderful. Is the music too loud, too quiet? Let me know. Let me know. Like goal 50, Palomino Princess, I got you. If I can get your comment there. Replaced pinned message. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you. It really helps me out. Really helps me out. And I need YouTube at the moment here because my car yesterday, so driving home, all of a sudden it gave me an alert that said like battery charging system error, and then in like 10 seconds went straight to overheating, like all the way hot, super overheating. And my car started yelling at me, telling me to turn it off immediately, basically, because it gets so hot it can warp and melt things. And so I was on the freeway, pulled off the freeway, onto an off ramp. I couldn't necessarily get to like a parking lot or a normal street or anything because it was screaming at me how stressful that alarm is on my car. It was a constant beep and it would not stop. It was very scary. So I pulled over and looking at things myself, my coolant was completely empty, all the way empty. And so I thought to myself, like, well, okay, there's my problem. I'm somehow leaking coolant out of the coolant reservoir for my radiator in my engine. And obviously it overheated. And so I need more coolant. And I can put some coolant in the car and maybe make it home, you know, because I don't know how bad it's leaking. Maybe it's been leaking over the past several months. Maybe it's been leaking over the past, like, week or so. Matt, fortunately, was at home, called him. He went to the store. He got some coolant. He came down and met me. I had to sit on a sidewalk for like 40 minutes, leave my car on the off ramp and like walk 100 feet away from it so that I was safe. I didn't want to, you know, sit in my car or sit on the road and then accidentally get run over if somebody hit me or my car. That would be very bad. So I sat on a sidewalk for an hour or so, 40 minutes or so until he got there. Filled the car up with coolant, started it, got back on the freeway, didn't even make it to the next exit. Same thing happened. Same alert, same overheating, very stressful alarm. Got to the next off-ramp, even though my car was overheating. Pulled over again, opened the hood, coolant completely empty. So at this point, we're still thinking coolant. And I was only like maybe a mile closer to home. Like I didn't really make it that far. And finally my dad called me back because I had called him. He didn't answer. Called him back and I told him what alert was on my car. And he knew instantaneously that first alert that it gave me, that battery system alert, meant that my alternator wasn't working and therefore my car was not charging itself. The battery was going to die. But what that ultimately meant is that I have a belt on my engine that runs the alternator. It runs the water pump. It runs a whole bunch of stuff. I guess it's called a Serpentine Belt because it kind of like goes all over and it runs a whole bunch of stuff. Gone. Belt just gone. Snapped off. Gone. Not to be found. So what that meant is I don't have a leak in my coolant reservoir. My engine was not running water through anywhere. And when that happens, your engine heats up in seconds. And it was boiling the coolant out of the overflow spout. So my car was getting so hot, it was boiling the coolant, and the coolant was flying out of the reservoir all over my engine because we could see that. We could see the splashes everywhere. So it's the belt. So because of that, there was no way I was going to make it home. Obviously, if I tried to drive my car, I was going to seriously damage it because, like I said, when it gets too hot, it can warp the heads on my engine and just cause like permanent damage. Yeah, Heather or Amber, the Serpentine Belt is definitely required. So first time ever, I had to tow my car, called a tow company, nicest tow guy I have ever met. And I've never met any of them, but he was so nice and so sweet. He got there so fast, hooked up my car, ended up towing it to my parents' house because my dad is the one that is going to put the new belt on. Once we got it to my parents' house, I had to go to the auto store, repair store, and get a new Serpentine belt as well as a new socket thing that my dad doesn't have that he needs in order to install it. Come back and give that to him, and then finally get home. I am so tired because I started work at 6:30 yesterday morning, so I was up at 5 a.m., off at 3, dealing with my whole car situation. Didn't get back to my house until about 8 o'clock because in addition to getting the belt, we also had to like go get cat food and stuff like that we were just gonna do anyway after work, but we had to do it even later. And then got home and just passed out. So tired. So I feel better today. Not quite as exhausted, but I'm still, like I said, I'm very sore because I had a very manual labor heavy day at work yesterday. So like that on top of it, my body hurts, my back is sore. Car is not fixed yet, but father has the parts and he is going to be working on it today. Fortunately, I mean, if we're going to find a silver lining in this, I don't work on Sundays or Mondays, so I have 2 days to figure it out. In addition to that, my mom works from home on Tuesdays, so if for whatever reason my car is not fixed, I can drive her car to work on Tuesday. After that, I don't have a plan. My plan consists of today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, so hopefully between now and then, something gets figured out. Because if my dad is not able to do it, which he's pretty confident that he can, I'm going to have to take it to a mechanic. However, do you know how expensive a tow truck is? I knew it was going to be like, you know, $100 or something like that. It was $165. And I only had to tow it 15 miles. I was 15 miles from home. On the freeway, it takes me 20 minutes, if that, to get home. American healthcare expensive? That's a different topic than we're talking about, but yes, it is actually. Because as I was telling you guys in last stream, I think it was, I got a CT scan done on my face and a allergy test and all that stuff. $800. $800 to make sure that I am healthy and not sick. Absolutely ridiculous. Haven't paid that yet. So, long story short, I need to stream. I need to put out YouTube videos. I need to work to death. I don't get why you don't like the bananas. I don't dislike the bananas. I just felt it was better having a more simplistic design. And I felt it was time for a change. I also wanted to create a cohesive look between Simply Simming, Simply Savannah, and Simply Savannah Shop, my Etsy store. And so only my channel had bananas on it, and I wanted it all to kind of look cohesive and match. So I redesigned all three of those things at the same time. I obviously haven't updated my just chatting screen, but I updated the intro as you saw. So I still got some stuff to do. Yeah, the doggos are coming in and out. They decided they didn't want to stick around. Koa, you want to sit on the stream chair? No, not me. Go get on the stream chair. There you go. Good boy. What a good boy. There you are. They're all going to hang out here. Lie down. Pop a squat. Take a seat. Take a seat. Yeah, doggies. They're home alone with me. Matt is at work today. So home alone with me. I have so much to do. I am so much enjoying The Sims 4 again now that I can play it with my new computer. You forgot there was 3? Yeah, there's 3. I'm a bit of a crazy human. Yeah, 3 of them. I like the simpler, cool blue logo. Thank you. I'm a huge fan as well. I like the simplistic look of it. And I like that it's more, I guess it's just branded to myself, really, because I want this channel, yes, to be this niche of games, but it's like games that I like, right? Like, I want to be able to play Tears of the Kingdom when it comes out if I want to, or, you know, whatever other game I want. Obviously, Simply Simming is going to be like life simulator games like The Sims 4, Sims 5 when it comes out or is announced or whatever. Potentially like Paralives and whatever that other sim life game was, we might give a try over there. But I just wanted it to be very cohesive and very simple. Amber, my logo is blue. Simply Etsy store, yeah. Have you gotten growing together? I have, and I already have two houses half built. So together they make one house, but separately neither is ready for a video. So that's what I have to work on after this today. All right, is that enough chitty chatting? Should we get on to some Planet Zoo? I looked up and I found a good reference picture that I want to work off of. Where did it go? It is right here. Bring it up. I'll show it to you guys. Hold on one sec. Let me bring it over here and then switch the screen so you can see it. It's beautiful. So I kind of want to create like a shelter like this. I like that. And then continue on with our Okapi stuff. Oh, look, I just realized that there's an Okapi and then there's another little gazelle looking thing right here. Huh, that's interesting. It's like on the other side of this fence, like it has a walkway. I wonder if it's supposed to be there because they're back there too. So I wonder if it like squeezed through this. I just noticed that looking at that picture. So that is that. We'll put that over there. And for those that are new, this is Stream Zoo. So this is the zoo that you guys are helping to build as well. The chat menu down below is Super Chat. So if you want to determine exactly what happens on stream, that's how you can do it. If not, when we come to small little decisions and stuff, I like to try to do votes and polls in the chat so that you guys can help out. But we have these Okapis here. It's Will and Corky from, hold on, I had their name. Where did it go? From Gage Starkweather, donated last time for these guys. So that is what we're going to get going with today. All right, and what I want to do is I want to make the perimeter fence, and I want to make something really similar to this, so I might just even take this and start with it, because a lot of Okapi enclosures, you'd be surprised, actually start with this, this kind of stuff in the back. However, what am I looking for? I am looking for the smaller version. Oh, that's the wrong hotkey because I was playing Prehistoric Kingdom. I want to create something that has a little bit more detail on top. But yeah, a lot of Okapi enclosures that I looked at had something very similar to this kind of fencing, just like a bunch of logs put together. Is this on angle snap? It is. Perfect. Lycle 75, are we there already? My God, you guys. We're all excited for Planet Zoo. No, we're at 46. We're not quite there yet. We're at 46. Not quite there. Almost, though. Almost, though. You guys keep crushing it. That like that. We can make it the really long one. That way we don't use too many pieces. Bring that over there. We can bring this up. Other than that, I'm trying to think about how else my week went. The rest of my week went really well up until yesterday. Like I was having a great week. Just really busy and very tired, but I was still having a great week. And then that happened and just put a damper on things. But hopefully it's going to be an easy fix because hopefully, I mean, as far as car repair goes, $65 or $165 and $50 for the parts and the tool is really not that bad of a car repair. Like if in the grand scheme of things, right? Because car repairs can be very expensive depending on what your problem is. And so that's what I was worried about, is I was worried that it was going to be some like catastrophic issue that was going to need like a mechanic and multiple parts and all that kind of stuff. But if it's something that my dad can fix on his own, then it should be not too bad. Should be not too bad. Is the hope. Is the hope. I want to do this. And then I actually think instead of these skinny ones, I want to just raise these up on the sides. Yeah, I think that looks better. So this will be kind of like our back perimeter fencing for the Okapis. And I think it still looks like tropical and stuff, you know, so it kind of fits in. But we need to create our backdrop here for them. 50 likes already. Are we ready for a like goal 75? Are you playing with me? Oh, we did it. We're at exactly 50. Thank you. Oh, you guys are fantastic. Palomino Princess, I already got you up. So if somebody else wants to get a like goal, I will get you pinned. Want to try to share that love. Just one emoji and like goal 75. 75. Are we going to make it to 100 today? That would be pretty fantastic, considering we've only been streaming for like 20 minutes and we're already at 75. Heather, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Really helps me out. Really does help me out. Obviously, you know, it's the YouTube trying to determine how engaging content is and stuff like that so that it'll push things, and likes are the easy, free way for you to help out. So I appreciate you so much. I think I'm just going to continue this straight on and leave that blank because we were considering doing another little viewing area there. So I could always just do, oh, we like almost meet up with this. How perfect is that? Like that. And we can leave that blank for another viewing thing. We can even, this one should go up a bit more because it's pretty low. There we go. And then we can duplicate it and bring it over here. Am I going to get Planet Zoo 2? We are so far away from Planet Zoo 2. Not even a thought in my mind. And Liliana, let's be careful with the all capital letters. We don't need to be screaming here. We don't need to be screaming here. But we are like so far away from a Planet Zoo 2. I saw a couple people kind of suggesting that that might be a thing. And I don't know why everybody is so on board for a Planet Zoo 2. Like, Planet Zoo is not even done being developed. We don't even have a Planet Coaster 2 yet. So you guys are so quick to jump ship for a new game. And I don't understand it. Yeah, the game is still so young. And Brittany, hello. Did I say hi to you? I saw you come in. Good morning. Like goal 100, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. But we're hoping, was it Eben, I think, was saying, he posted something on the Discord saying that Easter is usually like the past year or so when we've gotten an announcement. So hopefully, or there's Earth Day is coming up, right? That's like on the 22nd in like 3 days. The Forgotten Mod. No, you're not a Forgotten Mod. That's in a couple days, so maybe that is when we'll hear something. It's on a Saturday, though. Earth Day. I think it's Earth Day. Hey, Leaf! I, for one, can't wait for the Planet Coaster DLC. Yeah, wouldn't that be a shocker? They need to hurry up and get Planet Coaster 2 to us. They need to get their stuff together. Hurry up and announce that one, because that's what I'm waiting for. Leaf's mods are awesome. I agree. I don't play with mods, but I see them, and they are indeed awesome. Do you wish Planet Zoo had better themes like Planet Coaster, Halloween, Wild West? Not necessarily. Oh, goodness gracious. I keep forgetting to place this and thinking I'm ready for the duplicate version of it. Not necessarily, because it's not really like many zoos don't go heavy into theming like that. Like Halloween and Christmas and all that kind of stuff are just kind of props that they put up everywhere, not necessarily entire sections. And then as far as like other themes go, it's really regional based, you know, Africa, South America, stuff like that, or jungle and forest and ocean and, you know, things like that is really how zoos are set up. So not really. Yeah, not really. I think Planet Zoo's done a really good job at implementing a lot of that stuff. I used to use mods, but my entire PC kind of messed up. I got it fixed, but the mods were gone. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Yeah, I usually don't play with mods just because I prefer not to. No other reason than that. The Sims 4 is really the only game that I play with some modded stuff, and that's really only to make the game easier for content creation, because I use a mod that allows me to take cool screenshot photos in build mode without having to like actually play with a sim. And then there's a shelf that makes it easier to like clutter and decorate things and stuff like that. But I don't, as of right now, I don't play with custom content or anything like that. I'll take this. I'm trying to figure out those ones. Okay, and I don't want those. And if I lower this to there, I'm trying to make this more of a step because right now it's too dramatic of a difference. I use Zoo Tycoon mods for content as well. Yeah, we'll see. And I think that makes a lot more sense for games like that because Zoo Tycoon 2 obviously is not in development anymore. So the only way to get new things for Zoo Tycoon 2 is with modded stuff. So I think eventually, long term, I will probably likely explore mods for Planet Zoo, but I'm going to wait until it's done being developed. And then maybe we'll look at modded content and stuff. But until then, I'm going to wait and see what the devs are up to and what they've got going. What are we working on right now? We are working on an Okapi exhibit. Okapi exhibit, which I don't think I have ever built for them before. Love the tiered fence. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes like super simple stuff like this just ends up working out the best. Because if we go down here, like this is what the guests are going to see. It's a nice background for them, right? Nice background for them. Now, in terms of this shelter, the style is not necessarily what I want to make for this enclosure, but the shape and structure is what I want, if that makes sense. So I need to decide. Thatched is my go-to for tropical stuff. Should we do a thatched roof again? I think it would fit. Sorry, that editor called Blobber. I missed your question. I was wondering what DLC you say is your favorite. This is a question I get asked a lot because you guys love to know what my favorite everything is. And I used to say Australia because I love the Australia pieces and I don't think I can build things without using some of the Australia stuff. And then Africa came out with all those plaster pieces and everything like that. And I love the Africa pack. And then the conservation pack came out and I love that one too. I don't know. See, the problem is I do the same thing with Sims. Each pack for me has like staple pieces that I can't build without. So for me to pick like one, difficult, very difficult. And you know, I've actually been thinking of doing limited, now that we have enough DLC, I've been thinking of doing limited pack builds where I try to build an entire exhibit only using base game plus Australia, or base game plus aquatic, or base game plus, you know what I mean? I have an idea in my head of like a randomizer and stuff like that to pick the animal and the pack and stuff. So I'm thinking that might be a cool idea. Okay. I'm doing thatched unless somebody has a major objection. I'm going to go ahead and get our thatched pieces. Thatched pieces. And I like these thatched pieces too. Which pack is your favorite based on animal? Do not factor build, only animals. Well, if that's the case, I don't know if I have a better answer. I was going to say, if that's the case, that's an easy one. But I don't think that is an easy one. Should we make it? I guess we'll make it small. Maybe I'll use this and also that. Yeah, that's probably good. Pack with animals. I don't know. As far as the animals go, the aquatic pack was pretty kind of groundbreaking, because that's the one that brought us, obviously, they brought us semi-aquatic animals. But semi-aquatic animal pack, or semi-aquatic DLC, does not sound as good as aquatic pack. So that one was pretty cool, and I liked those animals. But I also liked Africa because it gave us, didn't it give us the fennec fox and the meerkat, right? Both of those, and those are both very cute and usable animals. We're 13 away from the light goal. You guys crushing it. You guys are crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. I'm trying to think of what my favorite pack would be for animals. I think maybe Africa. But cool. Australia gave us the marsupials and the marsupial like birth animation and stuff. That was pretty cool. I'm super indecisive, if you haven't figured it out already. With almost everything. Super indecisive. Look how cute this little shelter is. I started off not really knowing what I was going to do, but I'm happy with this. It's very cute. Very, very cute. Let's flip it around, because it does look slightly different on that side. Bring it back. Why is this not match up and it matches up on the other side? Strange. Hi, Phantom Ninja Gaming. How are you? The shelter is super cute. Oh yeah, and the capybaras added in the game are pretty cool. I do like myself a capybara. I think just purely on the animals, I like the North American or conservation pack simply due to the variety of the animals. You know, I would agree. I like the conservation pack just because of the message and the idea behind it. I think it was really cool for Planet Zoo to give us like an all endangered animal pack, because, you know, so much of what zoos do is try to help animals out in the wild. So I thought that was pretty cool too. I agree with that. I agree with that. This is not lined up properly. There we go. All right. Super cute. Super cute little shelter. What animal is going to be in there? It's right here. It's the Okapi. This is Will and Corky. our Okapi friends. So let's put one, I think, up here a little bit. Like that. And then we can also duplicate it and put one maybe down over here. Question mark? Like an upper one and a lower one. We could potentially do more than that, but I'm also thinking that I want, like, this is sloped here, but maybe I will make, let's grab, what rocks was I using? These ones here? Let's duplicate these and bring it over. I want to create more of a, like this right here is like a retaining wall. And so it's not quite so sloped. It's held back by these rocks. More rocks, more rocks. Always more rocks. Yes, that looks good. Perfect. What animals does the Okapi like? I don't actually know if the Okapi has a species bonus with anybody. We can check here in a minute. Let me finish placing these rocks. But I imagine, you know, just kind of smaller hoofstock and stuff, they would probably get along with just fine. But I can't say for sure. I've never worked with Okapis. I think it would be very cool. Okapis are very pretty and they look very soft. I've never touched an Okapi though. So I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about when it comes to Okapi stuff, but they look very soft and they look very nice. But I'm sure like any animal, they can get moody. They're solo animals. There's no species bonus in the game. I wish we got more gift shop items. That'd be cool. I haven't really seen a lot of talk on what the next DLC would be. I know it's out there. But I don't really know. Like, wasn't some people saying like island pack or something like that? I mean, I think that would be cool, an island pack. Or like Highlands or something? There was something like that that people were kind of speculating about. When do you think the next DLC will be announced? I'm thinking here in the next couple weeks we'll get something. There was somebody, I think even on Discord was saying that the last year they announced something like Easter-ish time. And so maybe there is a possibility that that will happen again this year. I'm stuck on my chair. My wireless headphones won't connect to my new computer, and I haven't sat down to try to figure out why. So I'm stuck using my earbuds again. And they get stuck on my arm a lot. I thought it was like a Madagascar pack or something like that. A Madagascar pack would be cool. Although, I mean, when I think Madagascar, I think lemurs, and we already have ring-tailed lemurs and stuff. I mean, there's tons of other animals that we could get with a pack like that. Where am I going? Rocks. Rocks is where I'm going. Far East pack for more Asian animals? Maybe, but didn't we already have the South Asian animal pack? Was that it? East Asia animal pack? What was it? It was the one that gave us the sun bear. What was that pack? Oh, Fusa would be so cool. Fusa. I would love to see Fusa come in the game. That's good. That's good. Now, what I have kind of stopped doing and I need to continue doing is mixing in these rocks because I think it just gives it a better variation of texture. Southeast Asia Pack. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that one. So I don't feel like they will revisit a region that they already did. So, like, I don't think they're going to do another Asia Pack. But I don't know. I'm not necessarily, like, I don't feel like I'm ever really right about what Frontier is going to do. A bird pack. You guys know bird pack would be my top pick. I want them burbs. I want things that fly. There we go. That looks okay. And then we can duplicate and we can make some little bushes and things. Still plenty of biomes to explore. Absolutely. A New Zealand pack would be very cool. I think that would be very cool. Did I put any other plants in here besides those ones? No. And we decided last time tropical plants is what we're going for, right? Hey, Jelly, welcome on in. New Zealand has some pretty cool, but like, see, New Zealand has a lot of birds. So I feel like if we got a New Zealand pack, we'd have to get some birds. An ocean pack. Well, yeah, I guess we could do that. Yeah, bird pack. Still think it's an utter travesty we got flying bats and butterflies, not even flighted birds aside from stingy handful. A stingy handful? What? I'm passionate for birds too. You don't have to apologize. I think that they are setting it up for birds. So I could be wrong. As always, I could always be wrong. But I feel like they 100% are going to be bringing birds because they can't develop a walk-in habitat like that with butterflies and bats. Like, is this a new tree? I don't think I have ever. Where in the heck did this come from? This is gorgeous. Look at the orange on it. I don't think I have ever seen this tree before. I like it. Parrots with a mimic mechanic where they copy the guests. It was building, but back to the islands theory. I feel like we're going to follow a wetlands, grasslands. Yeah, excellent, whatever. Whether the farmlands, highlands, islands. Yeah. That's a tongue twister. This tree came with a free update 1.11. Well, would you look at that? I learn something every day. But yeah, some pack that ends in lands, I would agree. I don't like the way the shadows hit this exhibit because I really want to put like a tree here, but it casts a huge shadow over the viewing area and I want that to be in the sun. A desert pack? Nah, but we got the like Australia and the Africa pack and stuff. Maybe. I mean, I'm guessing maybe it will be more of a... These trees don't cast too bad of a shadow. Will be more of a biome-based pack instead of a region-based one. That looks good. If islands did come, there has to be a Tasmanian Devil. 3 more likes away. You guys are crushing it. Crushing it, killing it. The best. Oh, my neck. Stiff and sore. I'm so hungry. And I don't have a car today, so I'm stranded. Which is just meaning that I have an excuse to order food. But ordering food on like DoorDash and stuff is so stupid expensive. It makes me feel guilty every time I do it. Put another one down there. We need to use some different foliage. Maybe tropical and temperate. Because the tropical stuff really doesn't have a lot. And the tropical stuff, sometimes I just don't like the green color of it. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. That was a rock. Go away. Starting over. Actually, we don't have to necessarily delete all those. Those can stay. Okay. Those can stay. Maybe some ruins. Oh, that's right. Somebody reminded me last time that we have this entire thing here, right? So maybe we try to take some of these pieces and incorporate it into this habitat somehow. Because we have all those pieces from our graveyard. Did we hit the like goal? Wow, I can't believe it, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Let me double check in 1 second. Let me place these stairs where I kind of want to get them sticking out of the ground a little bit. Like that. And then we could always do... Well, these ones look stupid if I try to sink them into like these rocks over here. Like that, just for like a little bit of detail. Let's get out of here and see how that looks. Get unhighlighted. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we can start to use a little bit of those pieces. Where am I going? No. Where the heck? There. 78 likes. You guys are fantastic. Fantastic. So yeah, we need 100 like goal. 100 like goal. 100. Primal, I see you. I'm gonna get you pinned up. Ah, the chat is moving. I can't click on your message. There we go. Woohoo! 100 likes. Are we gonna do it? We've only been streaming for like an hour. 21 more likes to 100. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are phenomenal. All right. Let's grab more of those pieces from the temple over here. Hold on one sec. Let me... I could hear them causing a ruckus downstairs, so I had to tell them to knock it off. Use my mom voice. I don't want to put the torches in the exhibit because I feel like that's a bit unrealistic. Like, we don't want fire in the habitat. Where am I going? Over here. We don't want fire in the habitat, but we can have like these pillars. Is a good addition if we put one like one there, and then this one we maybe can have fallen down this way, I guess. I don't know. I never really build with these ruined pieces, so I don't really know what I'm doing with them. But something like that, just to create like that's even more of the border, right? Yeah, don't use fire. It's probably a bad idea to put fire torches in an animal exhibit, right? Personally, I would love to see the serval in Planet Zoo. That would be pretty cool. Liliana, things are blurry for you. Double check the quality with which you're asking YouTube to play the stream, because you might have just lost a little bit of like internet or something like that and it dropped the quality on you. Sometimes it does that to me too. What else can we use? Let's take this corner. I'm just kind of like taking it apart. Can I have this? Like the entirety of it? Thank you. And we'll just sink this down into the ground somewhere over here. Something like that. Servo would be great. Servo would be great. Any cat would be great. Because next to birds, cats are my favorite. Love some kitty cats. It didn't work. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. But I don't think anybody else is having issues, so it might just be your internet. Or YouTube being mean. The caracal is already in game. Are you suggesting that? Because yeah, it's already in game. It got added with the last pack, the Grasslands pack. All right. And then we definitely need some grass, right? We definitely need some grass. Let's get rid of this. And let's just search grass. Because it's a hoofstock enclosure. And we need grass. Margay? I don't know if I know what that animal is. I don't know if I know what... It does not sound familiar. Small arboreal cats. Might be back later, but otherwise, have a nice rest of your day, everyone. Thank you, Gus. We will see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Per Google, Margay tree ocelot, a small, long-tailed, smooth-skulled representative of the ocelot. Cool. That's one of those though that it's kind of obscure, and I don't see Planet Zoo adding it just because it's not like a commonly known animal, and at least to my knowledge, not a commonly kept in zoo animal. So I feel like that one is less likely. You know, like when people suggest these animals that only animal people would know of and stuff, I highly doubt that those kind of animals get added because they're not super common, and just the average person is going to have no idea what they are. And so therefore they're going to be less likely to be excited about them to be in a game, I guess. That's my thought process, at least. Last night, we were in a lodge and there were wild lions nearby. You heard them roaring all night long. That's awesome. I've always wanted to do... The Wild Animal Park out here has like a roar and snore program where you can go and spend the night near the lion enclosure and obviously hear them make a whole bunch of noise overnight. And I've always wanted to do it. Always wanted to do it. Should we have my favorite tree? Now that we're going kind of not as super tropical. I love that tree so much. Fossil Rim has that. They have cabins in the park. Yeah, the Safari Park or the Wild Animal Park has like permanent tent type structures that you can sleep in. They're really cool. Hey, Bacon Play, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. We're building for some Okapis, and I'm struggling with foliage. Because I don't know what to put. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do for this stupid enclosure. guess we go back to tropical stuff because I need like maybe a fern. Right? You can't go wrong with a fern. No, sloths are not in the game. That would be another one. And I feel like because of the stuff that they did with the binturong, a sloth wouldn't be too difficult for them to implement. I mean, it would be a lot more arboreal. It would spend a lot more, it should spend a lot more time in the trees. And right now we really don't have animals that spend a ton of time in the trees. Like the koalas should spend a lot more time in the trees than they actually do. So I feel like that would need to be absolutely implemented with sloths in the game. Like I would not be very happy if they put sloths in the game and they just kind of crawled around on the ground the whole time, because that is not accurate. Not accurate whatsoever. I forgot about these ponytail palms and how much I like them. They're beautiful. How would you feel if you get a prehistoric pack with animals like the dodo bird or some extinct wolves, birds, and maybe even plants? I think that would be awesome. I doubt it will ever come. I really don't think Planet Zoo is ever going to put prehistoric animals in their parks. Are we going realistic or freestyle? I never know. I'm just doing what I think looks good. And I'm happier with this than what we had before. I still need something tall for over here. So maybe I will put back in those palm trees. Like we had one of these over there. And so maybe I will put that back in just because it takes up some space. It goes a little bit outwards instead of just, whoa, hello, instead of just upwards. So I think that does kind of fill out that little corner pretty well. But I think we're going for kind of a mixture in between. I don't want it to be too out there, but also, what tab am I trying to click? Here we go. I need straw. Clicking all the wrong buttons. I need this. Beautiful. That's perfect. And then this one. Great. Thank you. Fantastic. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you. As our extinct animals, quagga, dodo, and Tasmanian tiger. They would be very cool. Like I said, I might bet money that Frontier will never do that for Planet Zoo, but I could be wrong. Yeah, the Przewalski's wild horses are not extinct. The wild animal park out here just had a baby one. You can see videos of it running around. Maybe some temple flooring pieces under the straw to get rid of more of the build graveyard. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. I definitely want there to be more dirt in here, so I just need to do some terrain painting real quick because it's too green, and I think that might be part of my problem, is I don't like how green everything is right now. So we need to put more dirt. Put more dirt. And then temple pieces. Let's bring these ones over. And we can do 2 of them, like underneath the area, because that would make sense, right? It's like a concrete-ish area. I would want not a lot of it to be showing, though. Like that. And then maybe we raise this up a little bit so it's not such a sharp line. Kind of like that. Smooth that out a bit. There we go. There we go. Goodbye. Have a good day. Oh, you just stretch. Scimitar orcs in the game is extinct in the wild, but the species is still alive in zoos. Yeah, so none of the animals in the game are extinct, but some of them are only in captivity. Talking about extinct animals, what do you think about that company that tries to bring back dodos, thylacine, or mammoths? Do you think that's real or fake? I absolutely think that there are scientists and people out there working on that technology. Absolutely. Whether they can do it or not, I have no idea if that's real or fake. But I think there's absolutely people that are trying to work on that. We are building an Okapi exhibit for some Okapis. Okapi exhibit for some Okapis. Put a bush back here. Because when in doubt, place a bush. When in doubt, place a rock. Better yet, a bush and a rock. Where's my... I had some rocks under here. Give me the rock. Thank you. Don't really want Jurassic Park replay. I don't know. I don't know if people will ever successfully bring back dinosaurs, but you never know. You never know. It is scary to think about what they could potentially do with that if they succeed, you know? What else? There's no other, like, cool pieces over here. I guess there's these little thingies that we could probably, like, scatter as rocks around, right? Oh, but we do need 4 more of these for the other shelter, so we can use up those. Let's move them, not advanced move. Let's bring them back. Look, our little zoo is so big. So big. What about an animal hybrid pack? What do you mean? Like a pack full of hybrid animals? What would your example be? Put it there, and then we'll raise this terrain over here a bit if I can. Oh, because the barrier's there. Move. Move out of the way. Oh my goodness, the dogs hear something. Scared me. If we stay away from T-Rexes, I think a Jurassic Park in real life would function. What about the Velociraptors? The Velociraptors kill way more people than the T-Rex does. Those things are evil. Those things are evil. Let's duplicate that. I guess we have to put it in a group and then duplicate. Excuse me, can I please? Okay, you know what? They're misunderstood puppies. Okay. Sure. Sure, if that's what you want to call them. Man-eating puppies. Did anybody see that movie 65? The one with Adam Driver and the dinosaurs? I just watched that. Did we talk about that on last stream? Because I watched it a couple weeks ago. We went to the movies and saw it. Would die to pet velociraptors? Yeah, I was gonna... Oh, man. I did not mean to do that. That would be the last animal you ever touch. It's a velociraptor because you touch it as it was eating you, is my prediction. Just been lurking, Leaf? Are you working on something fun? Working on something fun? Let's get this back over here where it was. I was happy with it. There. Great. Worth it? God, you guys are all crazy. Maned wolf habitat. That's awesome. That's awesome. I need to work on my franchise zoo today at some point, and I still, even though I've not built in it for like 3 weeks now, I still have no idea what animal to put in it. Which is part of why I haven't built anything for it, because I don't know what to do. Let me take this real quick, and we will create a little border here, because we want to keep the Okapis away. How high was that? Okay. Keep the Okapis away from over here. Like that. Maybe we'll do it at an angle because it doesn't need to be that far. A peafowl? I was going to try to put something that wasn't a bird, because it's a desert park, and so far the only things that I've put in it are birds. I mean, I guess it's reflective of me, but still. I was going to try to put some sort of mammal, so it's not 100% birds. Is that the right angle? It's not. So why am I struggling with that? That's the right angle. No? No. There. That's correct. Okay. Yeah, I was going to try to put some sort of mammal, but I don't know what to put. Like, I was toying between, like, do we do meerkat or do we do like prairie dog? Because that would be cool. Okapis are your favorite hoofstock animal? They're pretty cool. They're pretty unique, is what they are. Line up. Great. Ooh, a fennec fox is a good idea. That's a good idea. I might have to follow through with that one, because that is a good idea. Hold on, I gotta use my mom voice again. Whatever they were barking at, they were not barking at anymore, but they were whining at the fact that there was a noise and they don't know what the noise was. Idiots. So stupid. Guess we can't give them too hard of a time because they are just dogs. Maybe we don't put this right there because that's a pretty close gap that somebody could reach out, right? So maybe this goes like all the way across. Something like this. Platypus? That might be interesting. Platypus just need water, and I hate building for things that want to swim in water. All right, so there's that, and that. I'll scoot this over a little bit. So that's the start of our other viewing area. Let's see if we can even get a path over here, because I didn't even test that before I built this section over here. Okay, we should be totally good. Okay, cool. This way? This way? Oh, I spoke too soon? Aha! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Totally walkable. And you can come over here and see them. Perfect. Bengal tigers is needed. In this one or in my franchise zoo? I'm almost out of coffee. Oh man, I have to go, but I'll miss ya. Goodbye. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great day, Liliana. Jelly, you're back. I didn't even notice that you left. We do have armadillos in the stream zoo. Hey, Sheena. Welcome to the channel. Don't know if you're in the chat or not, or if you're watching one of my other videos, but welcome either way. I really like how this turned out. I hated it at first, and now I really like it. So, woohoo. Let's see. Can we use one of these trees as a backdrop tree? Like, not in the exhibit, but these are the trees that we kind of put, you know, in the front entrance and stuff. So I'm just thinking like, yeah, the background was just really blank. So maybe we'll put a tree back there. I don't know what's going to go behind this exhibit or anything like that, but now there's a tree. What else is in our graveyard? Oh, there's these stupid things all over the place. Oh, God. And then what are those? Oh, these we could totally use. Okay, hold on. Let's grab all these. I think we could totally use these. Bring these over here. And I can kind of sprinkle them throughout just for a little bit of like blue, I guess, right? There's the other one. There we go. We have a polar bear habitat starter pack. All the Arctic rocks. Yeah. Stupid Arctic rocks. Here, actually, let me just duplicate. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me just duplicate because it's, you know what? I want it to be flat. So hold on. Let me find that. What is it called? It's the century plant small. There we go. Great. Fantastic. There. Now I have a level one because they were all like tilted. So 1 and 2 we'll put there. 3 we'll kind of hide over here. 3 and 4. It'll be like, where's the century plant? Here's 4. And then maybe we'll put one over here. 5. Great. Fantastic. Those are used up. Killing it, crushing it, doing a good job. Fantastic. I lost track of what animals are in this zoo already. I had a list somewhere. It's not on my screen anymore. Komodo dragon, otters, capybara and anteater, moose, peafowl, cheetahs, caimans. I really like this habitat, this little caiman habitat. It's like one of the only ones that's finished in the zoo. But the caiman habitat, holy horses. We have a lot of Przewalski's wild horses. And then giraffes and zebras. Yeah, we're waiting for somebody to donate for a small, and armadillos. I almost forgot them. For a small animal to kind of complete this indoor-outdoor. And then I kind of feel like I should make a path that kind of cuts this right here and make this habitat a little bit smaller and make the path kind of wrap around here so that it views that as well. Because this is a pretty big armadillo habitat. It's cute though. I love this area. Love this little house and stuff. So that's pretty cute. Love that. But yeah, we're over it. This is like the tropical side with randomly like moose. But there's tropical habitats right here in this kind of middle section. A gharial would be cool. Meerkat would work nicely as well. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. What else do we want to put over here? We need some like backdrop stuff, and rocks sounds like the perfect idea to me. I actually want to create a little wall like from where the keeper would come out from behind, you know? And that way they're not staring at the entrance. Although, we technically should build like a building, right? That goes like this across. Because we would 100% need like a backstage building. I don't know if I feel like doing that today. What about falling tree that meshes into the rocks? We could do that. Armadillos need more love. They do. They're adorable. Let me duplicate this. Nope. This without this. And bring it over here. Over here kind of thing as like a block for this side, because we still need a fence on this side because they could just escape and people could just walk right in. So this I think will work. We just have to adjust it a little bit, and then we'll delete some of the ruined pieces because I don't want to be using them for free. We got to get them out of our graveyard. Can we make a meerkat habitat? Absolutely. That would be one of the super chat menu things. So if you want to see that happen, the menu is below my face. But right now we are working on the Okapi exhibit because that is something that somebody donated for. So I want to make sure that we continue that. I'm going to rotate this around just so it's a little bit different from the other side and not exact. Not exact to the thing that we copied. It's pretty good. It kind of keeps them away. We do need a fence there still, but we'll figure that out later. Maybe another big cat, leopard, leopard, black panther, etc. Yeah, that would fit well here. All good ideas, all good ideas. I'm wondering too if we should just move this to here. Like that. And then we can do some sort of like landscaping or something over here. Maybe I might be able to fit a little path off of it, like a small path. And we could do like a little seating, I guess. Or it could just be like an alternative path. I don't know, something to fill the space. Like that. Yeah, and then we could put like benches back here or something like that. I think that's a good idea. This rock is not needed. Move that over a little bit. Yeah, beautiful, perfect. And that kind of fills up that space a little and gives it a little bit better of a flow, right? Because then, you know, if you're just wanting to get to the Okapis, you can run on back here and not have to walk through here where people might be standing and staring at the moose. What's my favorite animal in game? What's my favorite animal overall? Chat knows the answer to this question, which is why I'm asking them to answer for me. Chat, do my job. Do my job. There we go. Mamzelle T. Mamzelle T, is that how you say it? That's my favorite animal. Tom's got it too. So does Nicole. Guys are experts. Lions. Western lowland gorilla. No. No. And not polar bears. Of course, the lion. Absolutely. Ding ding. You got it. Palm trees. Palm trees. Let's do another one. Maybe right there. I just need some height in this direction. I need some height. I really like these palm trees too. These are from the Africa Pack, aren't they? The oil palm? I thought it was rocks. Rocks are a close second. Close second. But nothing can be beat by the African lion. My absolute favorite animal. Ugh, if I got to pet one, I would die. Life goal. Pet one and not die. This is life goal. Oh, I forgot about these trees. I love using these as like a fern on the floor. A fern on the floor. Let's just start layering this in randomly everywhere. That's how things come together, right? Just random. I want to hug a giraffe. Yeah. Yeah, giraffes actually, I mean, you have a better chance at feeding / petting a giraffe than I do at petting a lion. So that makes me jealous. Because so many zoos will let you feed giraffes and stuff like that, but no zoo will let you feed a lion. You know, something about the safety aspect of it. Stupid. Stupid. If I want to put my life on the line, let me do it. There, that's better. That's better. Let's grab this again and put this here. We've actually gotten so much done. I did not think we were going to get all this done today. Because with me being so tired and my creativity kind of being in a block because of being so tired, I was thinking I would like place some rocks and be done. But we're like almost done with stream and look at this gorgeousness. I am very happy that I decided to start over with the foliage and throw in a whole bunch of other stuff. I am going to do some really quick terrain painting though, because I don't like all this grass. So let's grab this. Bye, Heather. Have a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're wrapping up shortly here anyway. Oh, hold on one sec. My dad is calling. Oh, he's trying so hard to fix my car. Did we hit 100 while I was on the phone? While I was terrain painting in silence? You guys are fantastic. Yeah, he's trying so hard. That's the wrong screen. Hold on. 99! My screen says 99. And now it says 98. Somebody unliked the stream? Yeah, he's trying so hard to fix my car, and the problem is that I was driving when the belt snapped, so it continued to turn, and it, like, sucked the belt into my motor, so he's having to, like, pull the old belt out in pieces. Yeah, I appreciate him so much. He's working so hard on it. He went down to the, mechanics store, or the car store, whatever the hell you call it, to go get more pieces. So that's why I've got to wrap up stream soon, because it's my car and I have to go help him. I just didn't want to cancel stream today because, like I said, I need YouTube. I need it. I need it. I need the algorithm to like me. Because right now YouTube is going to be my my car and medical bill generator, payment generator, which sucks, but is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Did we hit 100 likes? Because that is extraordinarily helpful. My screen still says 98. Still says 98. 2 away. 2. We all need a little downtime. Hope your dad gets a break too. Yeah, he's fantastic. He really is helpful, and I love him. Very helpful. Very sweet. Very ready to help. I don't know where you guys are seeing these 101 numbers. Maybe my screen is just behind or something, but it keeps showing me 98. I'll check it again after I place these couple rocks. But we need some rocks over here for some contrast. I got 102, 101. I mean, I want to believe you guys because your numbers sound better than the ones it's showing me. All right. I mean, if we look at that exhibit overall, it's like we didn't really do a whole lot. But in terms of like the little corners that we've decorated, I think it looks great. I think it looks phenomenal. Can hit play and let these guys run around. We should put some enrichment in there for them. Oh, the moose is going crazy over there. Species Okapi. There we are. Oh, he's going to take a nap. We got this one right here. We can put over here because we would want him to come close to the guests, right? So we could put that there. We do have this scratching tree, but I don't really like the color of it. I guess it's fine. We could put it there and then decorate around it. They really don't have a lot of enrichment. New subscriber, Scott, welcome aboard. We are so close to 17,000, I think. The Okapi didn't escape. It's okay. They're both right here. Escapes are turned off anyway, so they can't escape. Oh, is he going to use his little thingy? Oh, he's hitting it with his head. I do not have time for ZSU. I have been invited multiple times by multiple people. I do not have time for that, unfortunately. Let me check our like thing. 102! Woohoo! Woohoo, woohoo! We did it. Okay, I can officially end the stream with that. Let's see. Let's take a picture from this direction for our thumbnail. Yeah, I'm thinking something like this is pretty good. And then we could put the Okapi on this side, maybe? Something like that. It's a pretty good picture, yeah? Let's see. Oop. Depth of field. Too blurry. There we go. Let's snap that picture. And then I already have a green screen picture of the Okapi, but can you guys do something like different or cool maybe? I don't know. What do Okapis do? Do they do any cool animations? Or maybe you guys could go in the sun, because that would be helpful. You guys are all really not that pretty out of the sun. In the shade. Trivia. After mosquitoes, which animal is the second most deadliest for humans? Is it that like man-o-war jellyfish? We take a picture of it licking its butt. Can you turn around, please? Into the sun? Coronavirus? Snakes. Oh, I didn't know that. Just snakes in general? That's a nice picture. Let's grab us a wall and blockade off of this blue in the sky. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get rid of all this. And then go back into our photo mode and zoom in on the face. Whoa. It's like super blurry, the Okapi texture you can see. Like, look how much better Frontier has gotten on fur and hair comparative to like how these guys look. It's really cool to see how far they've gone. And just like that, we have an Okapi picture. Let's delete that. Fantastic. Dino Gaming, hello. Unfortunately, we are just ending. Let me save the zoo so I don't forget. It's time for me to get some food. And, oh, what in the heck? What happened here? We were taking a picture and oh my, they can make that jump? Okay, well, we'll have to fix that next time. We'll have to fix that next time because that's clearly not okay. That's clearly not okay. We cannot have that. All right, we cannot have them going on the roof. Sometimes the traversable areas for animals, man, I don't get it. I do not get it. Yeah, there's our Okapi enrichment. We don't have a lot of enrichment, so therefore they have to jump on the roofs of things to get their enrichment. I guess that's how that works, huh? Ah, you can see I have a gray hair. I just noticed that. It's actually funny because I've been finding more and more gray hairs in my hair recently. Making me feel old. Making me feel very old. 103. I know we made the like goal. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely fantastic. You crushed it and killed it today. My like thing says 102. So that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Which only bird is known for being able to fly backwards? A hummingbird. I know that one. I think we found the zoo's mascot, the jumping Okapi. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. My end screen is not updated, so it's going to have bananas on it and stuff again, but thank you. I appreciate you. There's a whole bunch of fun links in the description, just like in my videos, all my social media accounts, as well as the Etsy store and the Discord channel if you're interested in checking any of that out. There's a whole bunch of cool people on Discord, hanging out, sharing pictures, answering questions, helping others. It's a great place over there. Or if you want to share pictures of your food, your pets, your travels, anything like that, it's all over there. And then of course the Etsy store has all the stickers that I've been making, a new product coming very soon, and then I'm gonna list my pin again. Our little pin is not on there yet, but if you want to support the channel and get some cool looking stuff, that's where you want to go. But until next time, I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.